Well, hello church. We are so excited to be able to see you again. Because we have permission to open up at 30% capacity, we plan to do so on June 27th and 28th. Our plan is to open up our Saturday 6 o'clock service again, our Sunday morning 8:30, 10 o'clock, and 11:30 services as well. What we need to do is we need to just have a little bit of a walkthrough as to what this will look like so we can maximize our building. So our first step is our first action would be to please come in a family group. A family group is just a group of people that does not need to socially distance from each other. We cannot reserve seating inside because we're limited inside. So we're asking you to come as a family group, and then once your family group is whole outside, that's when you would approach the front doors. With that, let's do a walkthrough of this place, all right? Would you follow me, please? And now we're inside, and so a couple things just to note as you come in. First of all, there will be no in-house Grow Kids Ministry happening till early fall. Till then, we plan to continue with our online Kids Grow Ministry. So please, no Kids Grow now. The cafe will also be closed for the time being. The library will also be closed, and there will be no physical bulletins that we'll be handing out. If we then step in a little bit further, this is usually our Kids Grow hallway. It has now been commandeered so that it will become our childcare hallway. So if you have children that are of the age 6 months till 3 years, feel free to, one of you as the parents or guardians, to go down that hallway. There's places for you to drop off your kids, and you'd come back here and join your group that is on the way on these markers into the auditorium. So let's go that way next. As you can see, we've got markers on the floor, and we'll be using those markers to help us socially distance each other. Our request is that this is the last marker on the way in, that the last group would stop here. This is where an usher will come and get you to seat you. We've got the auditorium marked off in sections. As you can see, there's section A, we've got section C here, section B there. We want to keep the groups separate, groups of 50 people or less. And then when you are in, we would ask that you remain seated as much as possible till after the service is over. After the service is over, please just do not just leave, because we have an usher that will come and guide you on the way out, all right? And this is what the exiting strategy looks like. So if you again follow me, we'll turn around here, and we'll walk out section by section down the same path that we came in, but exiting through different doors though. We've got some signage up. As you can see here, we've got our exits, sections A, B, C, and I. We'd follow these markings on the floor through our fellowship hall, and then all the way out. This is part of our overflow strategy, by the way. Here we plan to, once our auditorium is full, this is where we plan to seat the next group of people. And then we'll go all the way out till through here. As you can see, this is our exits for certain sections. The far doors over there are exits for different sections. Also, just a note, just before you leave, there are baskets like this. At every exit that we will be using, we'll be using 3 main exits, 2 in here, 1 down the child care wing right now. This is for giving if you plan to give by cash or by check. We'll have envelopes here and you can put that in here and there'll be somebody here, and then you would walk out. By the way, if you have somebody in childcare, we would just ask that you go down that wing on your way out. You would not go through here then. Then you would go down that wing, pick up your child, and then just head out at the west end of the hallway, all the way out. A couple more things as we step out. You might want to consider which service you come to. We want to be able to host everybody that comes, but we also know that we have limited space inside. So historically speaking, our Saturday 6 o'clock service has been the emptiest with the most room, and our 10 o'clock Sunday morning service has been the fullest with the least amount of extra room. So you might just want to give it some thought as to which service you as a family group come to. Also, we believe that our parking lot might be full with vehicles. We still have access for the parking lot across the street, across 15th Street. We still can use that space. And the city has now also granted that we can use Roblin Boulevard here, both sides of the street for parking. So if you find that the parking lot is full, feel free to park across 15th or on Roblin, both sides. Lastly, if you are camping or recently traveled or not feeling well or sick, feel free to still enjoy our online services. We will now be having one online service which will be streamed live at 10 o'clock Sunday morning. And that's it. I really hope to see you all, and we're looking forward to June 27th. Take care.